Jamiat Ulama Hind, Abul Kalam Azad, Maulana Hussain Ahmed Badni, the Ahrar in Punjab, the Surposh group of Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, father of Khan Wali Khan, they were on the side of the Congress. How come? How come this division? And please note, had there been the government of the Conservative Party at that time in England, one could say that the English have divided Indian subcontinent. They were pro-Gandhi, pro-nationalism. But still their policy had been divide and rule. But at that time, it was Attlee who was the Prime Minister in England. He disliked Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He hated Muslim League. The Viceroy was Mountbatten. He had become a disciple of Gandhi. He had family relations, they say illegitimate also, with the family of Nehru. And still Pakistan came into existence. 1 year before partition, Muhammad Ali Jinnah accepted the cabinet mission plan. It was that India should be divided into 3 zones. Western zone having Muslim majority, Eastern zone having Muslim majority, and the central zone, big zone of Hindu majority. But the central government will be one. These 3 zones will be autonomous. A few subjects will be given to the center: foreign policy, currency, communication, etc., etc. Defense. For all other practical matters, these will be independent. Jinnah accepted it, jumped on it. But because there was a provision that after 10 years, every zone will have a right to secede. And Nehru, who was the president of All India Congress, he said, who allows later on to secede? On the basis of this, Jinnah applied the reverse gear. If these are the intentions, we are not ready to accept this cabinet mission plan. As Britishers were in a haste, they had to leave. So they partitioned India into Pakistan, comprised of 2 zones, East and West, and Bharat. Lastly, this Pakistan was sent down from heaven in the Laylatul Qadr. We have the most sacred night of the year, the 27th night of the month of Ramadan, the month of fasting. Because in this night, the revelation of Quran to Muhammad started. That is called Laylatul Qadr, a very valuable night. The decision of partition of India came in this night, and the day was also sacred, Friday. Now, these are the conditions, and then I don't want to go into detail. There are prophecies also of the Prophet. Some of the prophecies are very similar to the prophecies of John, the last book of Gospel, Revelations of St. John. What events will be coming before the end of this world? And in these prophecies are included the prophecies. Number 1, which are very certain, that before the end of this world, and you know it, among the Christians and Muslims both, general opinion is that we are living in the end times. The end of this world is very near. But before that, Islam will dominate the whole globe. And there are certain indications that that process will begin from Pakistan and Afghanistan. On the basis of the history, 400 years long, and on the basis of the prophecies, I think it's the destiny that Islamic revolution will start from Pakistan. How? I don't know. At the present time, what is needed is, as mass movement, demanding enforcing Islamic Sharia, Islamic system. I tell Allah guides one of the major movements. Very little hope about Tablighi Jamaat, but I still have hope from Jamaat Islami. If their mind can, and Allah can do it, changes from this electioneering process to this revolutionary process, might be that time comes nearer. Or maybe Allah turns the faces of a great number of people towards Tanzeem-e-Islami. He can do it. Just as happened before Hijrah. What happened? Muhammad had not even visited Yasrib. Only 2 of his disciples went there, and it became the city of Muhammad. As I told you, it was divine intervention. So divine help can come today also. What we think in Tanzeem-e-Islami is that it is our duty to strive for that. Keep on striving, keep on striving, keep on striving. Leaving alone the result, it is on Allah. Whenever He likes, there will be success. If not, no harm. We would be able to say before Him when we stand on the day of judgment, "Oh Allah, we did whatever we could do." And that will be the basis of our salvation in the hereafter. I thank you from the depths of my heart that you have been so attentive.
Dr. Israr, I fully understand where you're coming from as a revolutionary leader. And I also understand why your starting point is with Muhammad. In my view, you are part of a pantheon and within a tradition of people in the 20th century who have studied and developed the tradition of revolution. I think, and again it's my opinion, that it is your misfortune that all the 20th century revolutionary leaders were atheists. Some of them have been quite successful. Mao, Castro, Ho Chi Minh are just 3, but there are others. And I think all of them would agree with your prerequisites. The revolutionary ideology, the disciplined cadres, the sacrifice, the training of the cadres, the purification. They would all be at one with you. And what I find, and my question is this: it seems that if you don't study contemporary revolution, there will be the possibility,